Okay.
Is this for your school?
Yeah, I have to write a report about a founder that I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Which is why I reached out to you.
Are you still in
And I have
school? I thought school ended like a while ago now.
n- no, it's for summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And when you texted me, I was at Air One with my best friend. We were
Oh,
waiting
really?
for smoothies, but then the one at Beverly takes so long to make, even though they have
Uh,
better ones.
oh, are you in LA?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh shit. The Air One
yeah.
in
Are
the
you?
Grove? I mean, I'm from LA, but I'm not in LA right now. I'm in San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which part of LA are you from?
Like K Town?
Oh, wait, that's so close by.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The only Air One I know in LA is near the Grove.
Oh,
I don't know if that's the one you're talking about, but
no, it's not. I think it's the one. I'm not sure. It's the one near Beverly Hills. It's a
okay.
little bit further from the one at the Grove. It's a little bit windy outside. Okay,
Now you're
I
good.
can. Okay. Um, this is just gonna be really casual,
Yeah, for
but
sure.
I usually like to start by asking, what's something fun or exciting that happened to you this week?
This week, um, let me think. Oh, I got like 20 boxes of like new bulk orders for my products to come in. And like that was like 1,000 shipments of like clothes that came in. So I wouldn't call that fun, but I would say interesting for sure. I mean, that came in, so
Is
like,
it for
yeah, for my brand.
okay, like a new line or like what?
No, we were just restocking a couple products that we dropped, but like I ordered like a bunch at once, and it all came at once. So like it was kind of a headache, but it was definitely interesting because it was so many pieces.
Okay, yeah, that's really cool. I feel like we touched on the where you from area,
Uh,
K-Town, right?
yeah.
Um, like, are you in like Larchmont? That's K-Town, right?
Um, Not really. I mean, like I'm near like K Town, K Town, like where like
Oh,
most yeah like the Korean restaurants shit like that around there.
because I'm from Arcadia, like Pasadena,
Oh really? Oh, I mean that's like what 20?
pretty far.
Yeah, it's like 20,
Yeah, like
30.
2030. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch
Okay.
of friends that are from there too.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously SoCal is a hub for design and fashion. What
Hmm.
really drove you to want to pursue fashion and just like this path overall?
Yeah, so pretty much how it started was like when I was in high school, I tried a bunch of different businesses to make money online, but like none of it really worked out. And when I was a sophomore, or this was during COVID, so when I was a sophomore in high school. So pretty much what happened was when COVID started, I started my clothing brand, like my first ever clothing brand. But like that was the first business where I started it and I quit because it was so hard. Like that, every other business I've done, it just failed because I was just bad at it, whatever. Um, that was the only one where I tried it, like I genuinely tried, but it was so hard because you have to build a brand. So I quit, and then I tried like drop shipping, copywriting, a bunch of different stuff. And when I graduated from high school, when I was a senior, I sold jewelry. So I sold jewelry for a while on Etsy, but like that also didn't work out. But I was so stubborn, so I didn't want to quit. And then when I graduated from high school, I had like a summer left, so I was like, I need to lock in. So I was like, might as well do something that I quit on because like I have like an ego. So I was like, there's no way I'm failing. So that's the reason why I tried clothing again. And I think like creative wise, everything else I kind of got bored of, like Etsy, Amazon, drop shipping, copywriting. It was all boring, but like I think clothing brand, you have to make so many designs, so many products. So it kind of intrigued my interest, and obviously, like I quit. That was the only business that I quit on. So I was like, I'm gonna try it again, and then after that, like I started it, I locked in, and it's been just going up ever since then. So I started when I graduated high school from yeah, like the summer.
That's so cool. So, like, in regards to like designs and everything,
Uh
what do
huh.
you think the first time that you built your clothing brand in your sophomore year that failed, what do you think you did differently between that?
Yeah,
Was it like
yeah.
designs, manufacturing, or like just how you promoted the brand overall?
I mean, when I was a sophomore and like during this time period, I don't think TikTok was a thing either because like it was
Mhm.
like a long ass time ago. But like clothing brands were just not as popular, so there weren't as many resources. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was also young, and I guess like the main hardest thing was just like the resources because I didn't know what I was doing. There was no tutorials online, but I definitely say design because like back then the designing it was like the 20 I don't even know when that was like 2019 or some shit or like nah
2020.
I, no no this is when I'm a sophomore in high school so this is like 20 yeah 2019 or something like that 2020 I'm a fourth I'm gonna become a fourth year now so
Oh, okay.
yeah yeah anyway so pretty much then it was like there weren't that many resources I also like was pretty young and I was just like ambitious but I didn't really know what I was doing and then I think the main difference is that when I started it when I graduated from high school is like I was a little bit more mature. I failed more times so I was like a little bit more cautious and I was working a job. I got fired from the job but like at the time I had the job so I was like making money so I can spend that money on my business. You feel me? Like when I was a sophomore in high school,
Yeah.
I was just broke, so I couldn't spend anything. So I was trying to be as frugal as possible. I mean, I'm sure you know because like every Asian is like frugal. But for me,
Yeah.
like yeah, at the time I just didn't even have money. But like when I was a senior, I was working a job, so I had like a couple thousand saved up, so I could use that. And that's probably the main difference is just like the resources, the timing. This is when like clothing brands were kind of getting popular on TikTok, not as popular as now, but like slightly. And like there was just more videos online and things like that as well.
So, what do you think really differentiated you from other clothing brands, like
Hmm.
as of right now? Because there's so many that are popular, like Ditch, Real Takai,
Yeah.
like yeah, like everything. So, like, what do you think makes your customers always want to return and come back and buy from you?
Yeah, I mean, I think like me just getting to this position, I'm gonna be honest, I think it was just like probably more work ethic than actual like oh like your design is objectively good because like it was a numbers game for me. So I was like posting like 5 7 times per day on my brand's TikTok account when I first started out. I posted over I believe 1,000 videos on TikTok before I got one to hit like 10K. Um, I was dropping very frequently. Also, for the first like 4 months, I didn't make a single profit. So pretty much like my mindset was like, I don't care if I lose money. I just want to get sales. So I don't really care about money. I think that's the biggest thing in the beginning. It's like I didn't care about money. I just want to get sales. But I think now the main thing, in my personal opinion, is just having like a pretty good business, just in general, like good customer support, deliver products pretty quickly. We do like 1 week shipping maximum, probably like every 3 to 5 days. We try to drop frequently. I try to restock frequently. When it comes to like running ads, like I always try to make new ads and things like that, just so that I guess the ad doesn't get fatigued and things like that. But yeah, overall, I think like for my niche, I think it's like more minimalistic streetwear type of niche. So I think the products I design for that niche, it's like perfect because it's not like crazy in your face graphic designs. It's also not like a little logo on a shirt, and that's just, there's like specific designs that I make. I feel like cater towards my niche really well, and that's probably the main reason why like my brand is just different than most other clothing brands out there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, from what I'm hearing,
Uh huh.
I see that you're wearing like a ton of hats, right?
Yeah.
You're doing content creation, you're managing your business, and you're still in uni. So, my question is, how do you find a balance to manage your time,
Yeah.
your personal life, and just school?
I mean, I would say like I can't have like everything in life. So like my classes are like I'm failing most classes. Um, so it's just like it's like I have to give up something, I can't have everything in life. So if I want to get good grades, I probably would have to give up my social life. If I want to have a successful business, I need to give up my grades. So when I was a freshman in college, my business wasn't doing like as well. I'm trying to say it was like doing okay, but it wasn't doing crazy
Yeah.
good. So I actually got good grades when I was a freshman, but like when I became a sophomore and then I transitioned over to like the summer between freshman and sophomore, that's when my business kind of blew up and I was making like way more money than I was before. So because of that, like after sophomore year, I've just been failing all of my classes. I think last quarter I actually failed 4 classes, which I don't think that's a good
Bro,
thing. Wait, hear me out.
okay,
Nah, nah, I
bro,
mean,
okay,
yeah.
like at
Go
least you're
ahead.
making sufficient cash.
Huh?
At least you're making sufficient cash.
Yeah, of course. Like that's the main
Like,
reason why I'm not like going to class and
yeah.
shit. But I mean, if you really think about it, there is a balance because like, except for school, everything else is good. Like business is good, social, whatever. But um, yeah, obviously, like I can't be a top A student. I mean, I'm not gonna use my degree either. I'm just doing this shit for my parents. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's like I'm not
Mm.
gonna use my degree. But I was also really thinking about dropping out this year, like last year, my third year. But I'm like pretty much done. You feel me? My parents are
Just
gonna
do
like,
it.
yeah,
Home
exactly.
stretch.
My mom's going like, she's gonna freak out if I drop out. But yeah, I mean, I would say my grades, it's definitely taking a toll. Like I haven't studied for a single class since like my second year, and I'm being dead ass. Like I'm not even trying to be funny, not no troll shit. Like when I started my third year, what I've been doing is, do you guys have Canvas? Okay, we have something called Canvas. It's like a
Okay.
portal for like all the
Yeah,
classes,
we
whatever.
have Brightspace, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like that, but I haven't opened it since day one. Like as soon as I joined the class, like last quarter. So I like for example, last quarter was kind of bad. Usually I feel like two only or one or two. I don't feel like four. But last quarter was kind of bad because I haven't gone to a single class after the first day. Like I just haven't showed up. And I've missed a bunch of midterms and finals because I just didn't know I had like a final or midterm that day because I don't check my phone like that. Um, so like sometimes that happens, but I mean, I think I'll be on top of it, like upcoming, upcoming
How are
next.
you gonna graduate? Like, how are you
Uh,
gonna have credits to graduate?
yeah, that's the
Are you
thing. So,
taking like stuff over the summer?
I actually am, but like, I mean, I think I have like if I pass most classes next year or like this year, I guess I should be fine. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest, like it's very weird because I want to drop out, but like at the same time, I'm almost done. So it's just like, but like if I fail all the classes and I don't graduate, like it is what it is. Like I'm not tripping too much, but
Wait, are you in UCSD?
mm-hmm.
Or are you SCSU?
UCSD, yeah.
For what? Business
Uh,
admin? Or-
Not like international business. I don't even know. It's
oh,
just like business.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not really prioritizing my school life right now, like my grades and shit.
Yeah, it's funny. Cause the my friend, he goes to Northwestern. That's the better
Uh,
word. Yeah. He sits next to the Learn AI guy that found Learn.
hmm
Doesn't listen in class, only looks through content every so it's just like reminding me of that. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I would say like most people. I mean, like there's a lot of people around like in my space that like I know like online. They all drop out. Like nobody goes to college when they're like in this space, you know. Um,
mhm.
because like they know that even if they do graduate, they're not going to use a degree. So like, why do it? I think for me, I kind of just got results like way later in life. You know, like I didn't get like if I got the results I had like right now, if I hit like 7 figures at my company when I was a freshman in high school or at college, I would have dropped out already. But like obviously that happened when I was like a third year, or like I'm almost done. So I think it's a little bit different. So it's kind of iffy for me. But I mean, I think most people, for some weird reason, they get results like freshman-ish in college. So like they just drop out. They're like, fuck this shit.
um,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's crazy.
Uh huh.
But like, if someone like were to ask you what your best advice were to scale their business early on, like,
Yeah.
what would you tell them?
Um.
Because like the
Yeah.
main goal is to blow up, right?
Yeah. I mean, I would say like the main reason why most people don't make it, in my personal opinion, from what I've seen, because I also have another company where I teach other people how to start their brand and stuff.
Mhm.
So what I've seen from that company and like just in general is that most people obviously they're just lazy, like they're just not gonna do the work. So it is what it is. They don't have discipline. Also, they just don't have the information and they don't want to take action. I think that's the biggest thing. So number one is they don't know what to do, right? And there's so much information online. It's like they try to do some research, but it's just so overwhelming. They just end up not doing it. That's the first thing. Number two is like obviously they just say they're gonna do it, but they never do it. So yeah, I think that's like the two biggest things that the main reason why people don't succeed.
That's sorry.
You're
Um,
good. You're outside though, right? Or is that your friends? Oh, okay.
I can let me move to the corner.
No, you're good. You're good.
That's very hold on. There's so many people at this time of day. Okay, how do I set this up in a place where it's not awkward?
I think that's good.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, lighting is not okay. Okay, who cares? Where were we?
Why do people fail or
Fail.
something like that?
Why do people fail? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, running your own clothing brand, I'm sure like you've had your fair share of surprises and failures along the way.
Mm-hmm.
What were some challenges that totally caught you off guard when you first got
Um,
into the fashion world or like as you learned along the way?
Yeah, I mean, I would say just in general, like I didn't understand how difficult it actually is to grow from zero to like 1,000 just in followers. Especially because I didn't tell anybody when I first started my brand. So it's not like I had like my friends supporting me, anything like that. I don't know where you're from, but like the LA part that I'm from, it's like toxic ass people. Like they're not gonna,
Yeah.
they're just gonna make
Yeah,
fun of you. You
yeah,
know what I'm trying to say? So
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't tell nobody when I first started out. And because of that, like I had to pretty much start the business from literally nobody without even showing my face. I also didn't show my face on the internet like until I got like decent amount of sales for my brand. So like nobody knew who was behind the brand. Like there was no like crazy meaning. Like nobody had a reason to follow it. So I think that's like the biggest hardest part that I didn't expect. Like I just thought if I made the good design, I made everything well, and I have a good website, have good products, I'm automatically gonna get sales. But obviously that's just not how it works. And that's why people quit. Like that's like the stage where people quit. They have everything set up and they realize like, oh shit, this is harder than it looks, and then they just quit. But that's probably the biggest thing is just like growing my brand account, my Instagram, TikTok, just the following in itself from zero to like 1,000. I think that's like the hardest part, especially the beginning is probably the hardest in my personal opinion.
Dancing, like their dance skill is like really
Give me
good.
a second.
No, so
Okay.
like crazy.
Can you hear?
None of
Yeah.
she does really good. Yeah.
Is there no door or nothing? You can't close it? Oh shit.
No, they're all like taken on this floor. Yeah. Because when I tried going in, I thought there
Uh,
was nobody in there. And then there was people sitting at the table. And they looked at me like I was crazy.
oh really?
Yeah.
No,
But it's
just,
okay.
no, you're good. I don't hear them no more.
Yeah. I mean like for the toxic part of not about not telling anyone, I
Yeah.
totally agree with you. Cause I mean Arcadia, at least from where I'm from, everybody sees your success as something to put you down, you know?
Yeah.
Like if you're successful, they're jealous, they always want to be you. So they always find a reason to hate it. But
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Um so I mean, you told me that you never really showed your face until you actually got your brand up and running.
Uh-huh.
How did you find strangers' treatment of you, like whether it be in your own community of where you grew up, or just like your success? How did your success influence your relationship with your friends and family overall?
Yeah.
'Cause I know, like, definitely it plays a part in like how some relationships form. Like people want to be closer to you, or people want to talk to you more. But yeah.
Yeah, good question. I mean, I get like I think this is the main thing that I've noticed is like okay, so for my family, they kind of knew what I was doing because like I didn't tell them until I had like a bunch of boxes show up at their house. So like, cause obviously like I didn't want to tell them, oh, I'm starting something. So every single business I've done in the past in high school, I didn't tell anybody. Not even my parents, none of my friends, like nobody knew literally because I didn't get any results. And like the way I think is like nobody cares about you unless you get results, you know? So I didn't tell nobody because who gives a shit? So for my parents, they found out because there was a bunch of boxes. And I told them, yeah, I'm just trying this business thing. I just played it down low key. And honestly, until recently, they've been like hating on my business for a very long time because like they're Asian parents. They didn't want me to study in school, which like I get it. And we had like a lot of back and forth, especially with my mom because like she's from Korea and whatever, like whole like traditional shit. But recently, I don't know why, which is kind of funny. Like, I recently, like a couple months ago, I bought like a new car, and pretty much like after I bought that, or before that, she was tripping. My parents were tripping, but as soon as I buy that, for some weird reason, they treat me way differently. They treat me as if I'm like literally the only child, which I am the only child, but like they treat me as if like I don't know, they just treat me differently because of that car. Like after I bought that, and I actually talked about like dropping out as a joke, like when I saw them recently to my mom. And normally, if I said that, she'd be like, "What are you talking about? Throwing shit in the air and like whatever the fuck." But as soon as I said it, she was like, "Oh, I mean, whatever you want to do." Like she was like chill with it. So I was like, what the hell? What happened to my mom that was angry all the time that, you know, I'm not like studying or some shit? So I don't know why, but for them specifically, it was after I bought the car. Um, but I don't know about anybody else. But that's for my family, and I'm an only child, so I don't have any siblings. And then for my friends, I feel like there's a couple people, like some people, they act Hollywood as shit, so they act like nothing happened. They're like, oh shit, like they don't. I know they want to talk about it because they always like try to like low key mention it, but they don't mention it because they have like an ego or some shit. So every time I hang out with those type of people, it's kind of uncomfortable because I know they want to ask me a bunch of questions, especially when I started to post on my Instagram. So like I'm sure you don't know, but quick backstory. Like before I like showed my face on the internet and stuff like that, what I used to do is like I used to post like a bunch of story pictures on my Instagram story with like all the packages on the floor and stuff like that. Whenever I would like sell out my drop or some shit, but nobody knew I had a clothing brand because I didn't put my clothing brand at in my description. I didn't tell anybody I had a clothing brand. So all my friends are all curious, all swiping up on my story, like asking what that is. Um, but I never told them because I was trying to keep it a secret. And whenever I would hang out with these friends in real life, like some of them, they act like as if like they don't care, but like I know they care. They're trying to ask questions. But like there's friends like that. There's people that like just automatically glaze switch up 180, which that happens a lot as well. But honestly, like I don't mind it. I just think it's showing support. Like it is what it is. Um, I have like a lot of strangers, like friends that like people I don't know that are friends of my friends that like kind of just try to hit me up or try to get close, whatever. But just in general, I think like people they just respect what I do, regardless of like whether they like it or not. Especially guys, I think, because I feel like most guys want to start a business, you know, like make money when they're young, stuff like that. So I don't know about girls, but like I know for guys, like for sure they to a certain extent, I think they respect it.
Because I find for at least myself, I used to do social media
Uh-huh.
like a few years ago, but I stopped when I realized that like a lot of girls they like to talk and also they like to get close to you just to backstab you or just to shit talk you in the very end.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure about guys though. But yeah, that's
I
really
mean,
cool.
yeah, I don't know, cause like I'm gonna be honest, I grew up in such a toxic ass community and environment. Like everybody in San Diego is honestly nice as hell. You feel me? They're like objectively just very nice people. So I feel kind of uncomfortable because like I grew up with like like just toxic ass people.
Yeah, like your
So
guards up.
exactly. So like it's just
Yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah.
um at this point like I think for people like I just grew up in such a harsh toxic environment like every like all my friends are like I mean you know how LA guys are like it's just fucking toxic but like literally like I grew up with those type of people so like I guess like when it comes to people treating me even if it isn't really good like I wasn't like tripping over it you know but like I think like definitely the way people treat me it's completely different like I know some people like they would never talk to me like this or they would never hit me up never want to hang out with me if they didn't know about my business. And the main reason why I know that is because when I didn't have my business, they never hit me up. But as soon as I tell everybody about my business, they want to hit me up, be friends all of a sudden. Um, but like, I mean, I don't think that's that bad. I mean, like, it is what it is. Like, I think that's just how life works. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a successful person, people will automatically want to become close to you, and that'll be your network if you want it to be, you know.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
yeah,
yeah, I think like that's just like how it works. Like I knew that was gonna happen as soon as I like put my face on the internet. Like people are gonna treat me differently, but like I think that's better than just being like unknown, if that makes any sense. Like I would, because if you really think about it, it's more opportunities, right?
no,
So
yeah,
yeah, exactly. Like the reason why I decided to show my face is because I was seeing all these other clothing brand owners on TikTok and stuff, and they were getting so many opportunities. They were getting like a bunch of people are watching their videos, and in my personal opinion, like the videos, like it's trash, bro. It's just like not even good ass videos. But these guys are getting this many views, fame, respect, whatever, and I'm just here and I'm like I'm doing way better than these guys, and I'm not getting nothing because nobody knows I have a brand. So because of that, that's the reason why I showed my face and like just I don't know, like just put my face on the internet. But
yeah.
definitely like I got way more opportunities, made way more money as soon as I just showed my face on the internet.
Have you ever gotten recognized, like in public, or
Uh,
like just by people that you know at the gym, or like just
yeah.
random person?
Actually happens more more than you think. Which is kind of weird because I'm not famous, you know. Like I'm not. I have like a couple thousand, you know. But I think
Yeah,
like there's a lot of people that recognize me in like maybe college, maybe if at like a party that happens a lot. Like they're like, oh, aren't you that rich? Like aren't you that Asian guy on TikTok? Aren't you that guy on TikTok? Aren't you that clothing brand owner? But I think the main thing is like there's random people like that too. So like there's just random people. But I feel like my demographic for my videos is like around my age. You know what I'm trying to say? So like
no,
wherever I
yeah,
go, like the people there like usually like around are around my age. So I feel like just because of that, the chances of people recognizing me is just a little bit higher. I have like a lot of high schoolers recognize me at the gym. I don't know why the gym is like the most popular in my personal opinion where people recognize me, like strangers I don't know. And then I think the main thing is like it's like people have seen of me or they've heard of me or something like that from like another friend. So like I have a lot of friends that tell me like, oh, my other friend that I don't know like sent a video of me to him because like obviously we follow each other, whatever. So like that stuff like that happens, but like I mean I wouldn't say I'm like famous or anything, so like not like crazy
mm,
amount. Yeah.
yeah. Because sometimes like it's really funny. My
Uh,
best friend or like my friends sometimes send like reels of you to me, and I'm like, wait, that's my mutual.
uh,
You know, because I don't know. Like I just have a lot of friends in like the online space, so it's
hmm.
just really funny whenever like they send me like a music reel of like my friend
Uh-huh.
or like
Yeah.
a thirst trap of my mutual or
Yeah.
like yeah, it's just so funny to me because like it's such a small world, but also yeah, like there's at some point you're just gonna fall into the same age category.
Yeah, I mean,
But
there's a lot of people that I've met online as well, but like, yeah, I don't know why. Like, I think I think it's just the main reason why or the main people that recognize me are guys. That's the thing, though. So like, I think most guys are interested in like business, trying to make money online, stuff like that. So like especially like high schoolers, or just younger people, college students. So yeah, that's and obviously like if I'm friends with somebody and I see somebody's real and like it's like a mutual, then I'm gonna send it to him probably too. So that's just how it works.
yeah, I don't know. It's just it's a small world, you know?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
So
I don't know.
your
But
friend
it's
sent you
very
your
surprising that you're from LA,
oh
you
really?
know?
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't live there right now, but yeah, like I'm from LA.
yeah. Wait, why were you in Florida then? Because when you texted me, you can't meet up, you're in Florida.
I said
I thought
Florida.
you were from
I
what?
swear I said San Diego. No.
Wait, what? No, you said you were in Florida.
What?
And
Nah,
I'm like,
you're
wait,
that's you. I think you
no,
just
no, no, no,
mistake.
no. Go look at our DMs. I said, oh,
SD, no?
UNF, University of Florida.
I sent that, or I meant
Yeah, you
San
said, "Yo,
Diego.
what's up? I'm UNF, not in LA right now."
Oh, unfortunately, not in LA, bro.
No, because I'm like, wait, no, okay, look, people use really weird abbreviations.
Oh no, yeah,
I'll be so honest.
I should have done. Unfortunately, I just didn't know you would translate that to University of Florida,
I
bro.
had to type it. I had to type it up. I had to be like, I asked Google
Uh-huh.
what UNF was, and then that was the first thing that popped up.
Yeah, but it don't even make sense in that sentence, no?
Well, I usually do unfort.
Oh, nah, I just do on.
It's like that's like a beat sound. Sorry. Okay, but yeah. Um, I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Before we wrap up, Flip,
Yeah.
is there anything about running your business or being a creator that you wish more people understood about you, or any message that you'd love to leave listeners with?
I mean, I would say for the most part, like not just me, but like most business owners or just creators online, I think people look at them, they're like, oh, if they can do it, like I can do it. Like it's not that hard to do. But like it takes a very long time to like succeed, especially with business. I don't know about like thirst traps and making TikToks. I don't know how hard that is because I've never done that. But I'm sure for like, it takes time to grow your social media following, right? Like it's hard to record videos on like on a phone, like lip syncing. So just in general, but I think for business owners specifically, like whenever you see somebody else like on the internet, like this is how I felt before I started my business and my clothing brand. When I saw other successful people, I was like, they don't deserve it. Like they don't work hard. They don't work harder than me. But like there's a reason why successful people are successful. So I mean, I would say the main thing is just probably just work ethic, just work your ass off. Most people are just not desperate enough, in my personal opinion. Like I needed to get rid. Like I didn't want to even go to college. By the way, I was gonna drop out in high school. That was my plan. But unfortunately, like in high school, I didn't get any results. Like I didn't make no money, so I couldn't show my parents like, oh, this is how much money I made. I'm not going to college. Like I couldn't do that. So unfortunately I did go, but like I was that desperate. Like I just didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to. I hated school. I just wanted to live my life and make a lot of money when I was young, and like I guess like I sacrificed my time to get there. And I would say just for the most part, for most people, like the only reason why they're usually not making it is because just they're just not working hard enough and they don't want it as much. Um, but yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Hmm.
Did you have
Okay,
any
I'm
extra?
trying to.
Huh?
Hmm?
Did you have any
What?
extra question? I mean, I have like 20 more
I was
minutes.
gonna.
Yeah, like 15
I
more
was gonna
minutes.
ask you like a really funny one.
Yeah,
What's
ask
your
me.
secret talent
Secret
that you can
talent.
do? Yeah, like that you can show us right now.
I can't show you because I don't have it with me, but I can solve a Rubik's Cube in under like a minute. But I don't know if that's a
We
secret talent.
actually
Yeah, but can't everybody do that?
no. I
I
tried
thought,
doing that when I was in like quarantine, and I wasn't able to do it. Like
yeah,
I
but,
would watch YouTube videos every single day.
uh-huh.
I couldn't do it.
But I thought all Asian people know how to do that, no?
No, unfortunately.
Are you good at math?
Yeah.
I'm not good at math, so.
So people that aren't good at math can't do it.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're breaking the stereotypes. Or I'm breaking the stereotypes because I'm not good at math. You're breaking it because you don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
I guess.
Every Asian I know knows how to solve a Rubik's Cube.
Do you know how to golf?
Golf? That's some rich people shit. I don't come from a rich family, bro. I don't do
But
that.
you're Korean.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Koreans are
What?
really good at golf.
I mean, I haven't done it before, but like, isn't
Hmm.
golf like more of like a rich like shit? Like it's like wealthy families do that shit.
Um, I'm not sure.
Nah,
Mm,
it is because like every like my cousin is like rich. Like she was born rich. Like her family's rich as shit. They all go golfing like all the time. But like my family's like broke, bro. They don't have the luxury to do that shit.
well, that's why they have you,
Yeah, that's
right?
the reason why.
Right? Self-made. I feel like it's also like people respect you when they see material things. Like they
Yeah.
see that like your hard work pays off. I think that's like why your mom is like fine with it. And also like, she's proud of you.
Yeah,
So
no, I mean it's funny because like I always told my friends like, bro, my mom hates my business, and like they always say like, bro, they're proud of you, but I'm being dead ass. Like she was not proud of me until recently, and I mean like I'm trying to be serious, but there's no way. And the main reason why I say that is because every single time I went back home, she's always just like trying to like I don't know like make me just not do my business by like throwing shit out there like, oh, you should try this, you should focus on your school, whatever. Um, and like she literally did my taxes. Like I sent her my taxes report for last year, and like I made over six figures in revenue. And I'm like, bro, like look at this. You feel me? And she's
yeah.
like, oh, I mean, you should still focus on school, blah blah blah, whatever. But I mean, yeah, I feel like materialistic things like definitely. I feel like the car thing too. Um, like unfortunately, like that also changed how people like treat me, which it's like whatever. But like that shit definitely. I think the car was like the main thing. The first thing was like when I told everybody I have a business, whatever, like the way they treated me. But that's like when I got the car, because I don't need two cars. Like I'm in college, right?
Yeah.
But like when I got the second car, like that's when people were like, oh, like they just treat me completely differently, especially like guys that are into cars. I'm not really like I don't know anything about cars too much. I just know the car that I got. It's like it's like a decent car, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wait, that's so cool though. I mean, I love cars, but
Oh really?
yeah,
Are
I
you
do.
really into it?
I think I'm all right.
Do
Like,
you know
okay,
like
would
yeah?
you say like the car that you have is your like dream car? Or would you say that like you're not there yet? Or like if it's not, what would be your dream car?
I
You
mean,
know?
I don't think a Corvette C. I mean, I don't know, cause like I just know that the Corvette C8, it's like a very hated car. I know that.
Hmm.
It's like people that it's either like young ass kids in Miami that buy it, or like old ass men who just retired that buy a Corvette. Like that's just stereotype. I'm pretty sure, but I mean, the options was a Corvette, an M4, or like yeah, just probably like an M4 or something else. But none of them really look like M4 doesn't look exotic. It just looks like a regular ass car. You feel me?
Oh,
And I feel like the Corvette, like visually, I'm like a very like logical type of person. So I understand like visually if it looks exotic and it's like red and it's like convertible, like most people will think like, oh shit, it's a really nice car. But obviously, I don't think it's a dream car. I don't think like under 100K cars it can be a dream car really. I would probably say like um, I don't know like a Lambo, but like is that too cliche? I don't even know. I don't know anything about cars. So
you should check out the Lotus Evora S.
Lotus. Oh, I've heard of Lotus as well, but I don't. Is that like a approved car? Is that like a nice car?
It's it's pretty. So should I?
Lotus.
Here,
Is it just
yeah,
called
yeah.
Lotus?
Hmm. Lotus Evora, Evora, and then space S.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, I have like a Tesla as well, but I'm gonna return it soon because like I think the term is over. So, um,
Mm,
I'm probably gonna get like another like a bigger car if that makes any sense. Because the Corvette, it's like it's a two seater and it's kind of uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. It's like
really?
yeah, the seats are like bucket seats, so it's just like it's not that much cushion. You feel me? And it's like it's
Hmm.
kind of loud. I'm not gonna lie. So everywhere I go, it's just like
You don't like loud cars?
no, I do, but I'm just saying
Oh,
like at some point, it's just like my
yeah,
ears
yeah, yeah,
hurt.
yeah,
You
yeah, yeah.
know,
Time and
like
place, time and place.
exactly. So like I'm not gonna take my Corvette when I go to my warehouse. Like it's just like I need like another car like a Tesla. But do you have any Rex to replace my Tesla?
Mm, like, what do you want? Like electric?
Nah, it doesn't. I mean, I don't really care to be honest, but probably like a I don't know, like a regular size car. Like I was thinking like a size of like a Model Y ish. That's a little bit bigger than like my Corvette.
Hmm.
because my Corvette can't fit shit. Like it has no luggage space. I know there's another car. It's like a Benz GLE. It's like the one that looks like a. I don't even know. It's like a. You don't know?
I do.
Yeah.
Just don't get the GLB.
What's
If you're
the
gonna get the
difference?
GLB, GLA, that
Huh?
it's an SUV. The SUV.
The B?
Yeah, don't get the B.
Why? What's wrong with B?
'Cause it's like smaller.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and if you're trying to put like your packages in it, I'm pretty sure it's the GLA. That's way better. Because it's an SUV too. So if you
Uh-huh.
want an SUV, then get that.
I don't know what
Or
Benz, like the exterior of Benz is kind of ugly, no?
um,
Like the GLE
it
or GLE
depends.
or
It
one?
depends on what like look you like, right?
Nah, but that
Like
shit. No, the interior is
you like
good.
more exotic.
Yeah, but like, I think for what it costs, isn't it expensive? Isn't it like 100K or some shit? Like that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna
It
put
can range from
100K.
like 60 to well, okay, 100K is like a G wagon, like G class.
Wait, I swear the Benz GLE or some shit is pretty expensive. Like this is the one that Yeet calls a tonk. It's like a Tonka or some shit like that.
Bro,
I don't know shit about cars. I just know like a bunch of influencers like buy that car, if that makes any sense.
yeah.
But I mean, we'll see. But I'm gonna be honest, like it's probably gonna be like a Model Y or some shit. Cause like I don't need another
Just check
crazy
it
car.
out. Just check everything out, to be honest, and just see what
Yeah,
you like. Because there's so
yeah.
many car brands out there. But if you need help picking exotic ones, I got you.
What's your favorite exotic one?
I would say, okay, I say Lotus, but then a lot of people like Koenigsegg, Pagani, or like, mm, yeah,
I've never heard of those brands.
here.
You could like, there's no Ferrari, there's no Porsche, there's no Lambo.
Okay, that's like the ones that everybody knows. Like it's like
Yeah, but aren't they the best ones? Like,
no.
yeah, but I'm saying if you go and spend like aren't those cars also expensive as fuck too? Like, if you're gonna spend that money, might as well buy it like buy a Lambo or a Porsche or some shit like that, where people know you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. No, 100%. But if you're looking for like cool cars that are okay, like maybe it's not okay. Realistically speaking, if you have like um a lot of money to spend on the side, like maybe like 5 mil in the bank just sitting there, look at your Insta DMs. Like I feel like you would be spending it on that, you know.
What the fuck is this? Oh, is this a brand? Like a
Yeah.
car brand?
Mhm. I
Pagani?
remember this one. Yeah.
Okay, but like it looks like a Ferrari, bro. So like, and then
Okay, you should crop this part out of your thing because a lot of people are gonna get mad
what?
that you're calling a Pagani a Ferrari.
Oh,
A
wait, what's the
Pagani is like
difference?
you're comparing like a $1 million car to like a $100,000 car.
Ferrari's not 100,000. Wait, are you saying the Ferraris?
Pagani is 1 million, like baseline, basically.
Is it
If
like
you see a Pagani,
uh-huh.
it's gonna be like a million.
Is Pagani like Bugatti? Like similar level?
Um, yeah. I mean, like kind of, but it's more niche because there's a lot of different car brands, and there's a
Uh-huh.
lot of like exotic ones.
Yeah.
But,
No,
like
but a
yeah,
million for a brand I've never heard of?
eat the rich.
Nah, but I'm saying you could just buy like two Lambos for that same price. You feel me? Or like a Lambo and a Porsche, maybe a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Pagani.
Would you get a GTR? Like, would you ever get a GTR?
That's Porsche, right?
Yeah, 911. Or
Uh,
are you just not gonna?
I don't
No.
know. I feel like Porsche is like it looks good, but like I think every Porsche looks the same. I'm not gonna lie. I can't tell the difference.
Me too.
Except for like the ones with like the fat ones, like all the GT whatever, like they all look the same to me. I'm not gonna lie.
For me, if it's a USV, no
Uh,
SUV. Oh my god, SUV or like just a
uh,
just like a sedan, then
yeah.
like I can't tell the difference if it's like a normal thing.
Well, that's why. Like I see like
Yeah,
a bunch of Porsches, but I can't tell if it's like the expensive one or like a cheap one. So I'm just like, why would I buy one anyways? But I think the
right.
GT3 or GT3 or something like that, it says it on the side. I'm pretty sure, so you can tell everybody that you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a call in like 3 minutes, so
Okay.
we do have to end it
Well,
here.
I'll text you if I have any more
Yeah,
questions
just
because
let
I
me
think I
know.
hit.
If you need anything else from me, just text me, and I'll send you the video over.